Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. It is the Easter weekend as I'm doing this, Good Friday in fact, and the energy is very intense. It's very inward looking, it's heavy energy. A lot of people are very tired. A lot of people are wanting to nest and be alone and spend time just contemplating and resting, which is very natural for this season that we're in. And of course, there are also some very intense astrological signs going on, and transits, the eclipses. We're in very powerful times, whatever your religion, whatever your faith. And if you're interested in astrology, an astrologer that I've followed for a very long time, decades, Steve Judd, he has a YouTube channel, and he did a look at the royals, health and relationships and things, short reading, well, a short astrological reading. And it was interesting, it was quite comforting on some level. So as I say, if you are interested in that, do go and look, Steve Judd. And I am going to spend today just doing a health check for our two who have been in the eye of the storm and who are now physically compromised, and that of course is the King, and I'm going to be looking at him quickly in this reading, and then the Princess of Wales in the next reading, just doing an energy check and a health check in. And of course we're in the season of sacrifice and suffering, and these two have certainly gone through it and are going through it, both in the midst of treatment for cancer, all kinds of speculation swirling around them, difficult energy swirling around them. So I thought, let's leave the others behind, let them alone for a while, and just focus on the two that I think our thoughts and prayers really are with right now. So the King first in this reading. I'm using the Knights Templar Tarot for it. I'm just going to do a short 5-card reading just to warm up and get back in the saddle after a day off yesterday, and just have a look and see how he is doing, how he's doing mentally, how he's doing physically, what's going on that's hidden from us, and how he's going to be doing for the rest of the year. I'm not going further than that. I want to know the next 6-9 months what's going to be going on with the Knights Templar Tarot. He of course missed Maundy Thursday, which is a very big day in the royal calendar, and sent a message via the Queen. And so he's certainly having a difficult time of it. There is some speculation that he will be seen out and about on Easter Sunday at the service at Windsor Castle. I think it's at Windsor Castle at St George's Chapel, as far as I can recall. But obviously staying away from very big crowds, and that would have been the service yesterday, the Maundy service. So the King's energy is focused a little bit on the cards and see what's going on. I hope you're all okay. As I say, this is dense energy, very dense energy to get through this. The King of Swords came out in reverse. All right, I think we're good to go. And let's see what's going on. And of course it's tarot, and it's for fun and entertainment, and it is all my opinion and all speculation. And I'm just reading energy, and disclaimer in the box below. And let's see what the cards want to tell us about the King, the Knights Templar Tarot. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That's solid energy. That's a solid commitment. The Ace of Pentacles. It's interesting because it's the red box. And if you watch Royal, I think it's Royal Confidential, what's it called? The Daily Mail's YouTube channel, Richard Eden and Rebecca English with Joe Alvin. Quite interesting usually. And apparently the King is busy with his red boxes. He is working very hard. And there it is. The Ace of Pentacles. It's that sense of duty, that sense that he's doing his best to stick around for the long haul, show up, be diligent, be loyal. And of course it's a great big coin. And Maundy Thursday is the day when traditionally the monarch hands out alms of some sort, of coins or something. And so there it is. Duty, carrying on as best he can. And so I think that's a positive sign. So let's see the general situation that we have. We have the Five of Pentacles, and this is a card that can represent illness. It's normally in these royal readings more of a card of exile with you-know-whos, and poverty also with those two. But obviously with the King, it's coming through as different energy. There's the eclipse, and we're in eclipse season, and I think this is a very intense time for him. It's when he's having to withdraw, which is the Five of Pentacles, be isolated, kept away from the public, staying away from events that would have been very significant for him. He would really have wanted to attend and would have been very important for him to attend from a statement point of view. To his subjects, if I dare use that word. And it's the outcast, it's the illness, it's the being shut out, left out energy during the eclipse season. So these are very powerful cards, this Knights Templar Tarot. And again, I always say with this tarot deck that I'm not using it because I've got my tinfoil hat on. I'm just using it because it brings forth quite interesting stories for me as a tarot reader when I'm dealing with the monarchy. So how is he doing mentally, emotionally, whatever? We've got the High Priestess. He is very withdrawn. That energy that I was describing at the start of this reading, that prayerful, meditative, contemplative energy, being withdrawn, almost looking for signs and portents. I don't know why I say that, but it is the eclipses, and we are in the place of mysteries. And I think he is feeling that he's between worlds at the moment. You can see the curtain being drawn and looking up at the heavens in this depiction of the High Priestess, and that's your soul. Your higher calling, your connection with spirit, with the divine, with your own intuition. And interesting that there is a serpent there at the bottom ready to strike, maybe. He's very withdrawn. He's contemplating his own mortality, not in a morbid way. I think he's quite okay with the idea of his own mortality. I think he's that kind of person who has probably contemplated it more than most. And of course, he is a Scorpio, and it's a favorite pastime of Scorpios to contemplate their own mortality. And I say that as a Scorpio. So there is the High Priestess. I'm getting the giggles now. How is he doing physically? Yeah, there's the Hanged Man. That's the card of suffering and sacrifice. The two themes that are big this weekend, suffering and sacrifice. It's that Pisces energy. We're in the age of Pisces still. It's, excuse me, that was an unexpected gasp. It's not, it's not the end. Not yet, I hope. The Hanged Man is, of course, suffering. He's being sacrificed at some level. And as he's hanging and suffering, he is contemplating, he is gaining insights, wisdom, he's gaining new perspectives, he is seeing things differently. We have two very profound cards with the High Priestess and the Hanged Man, probably the two most mysterious cards in the tarot. Very powerful Pisces energy. We aren't in actual Pisces season, but the eclipses are Pisces related. And there it is. This is some kind of initiation that he is going through right now. And he does feel, I think, quite frustrated. It was Peter Phillips who came out in an interview in Australia. I think he said a bit too much. Said that the king was frustrated. It was taking longer to heal than he would have liked, and he wanted to get back to work. Ace of Pentacles. He would like to come in from the cold, Five of Pentacles, but he's frustrated and he can't. He can still work. There it is. But as far as getting back into circulation, no, it's going to take as long as it needs to take. And that's the Hanged Man. What's going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, that maybe we need to know about? And we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. He's definitely feeling it. Upright is the card of balance, equilibrium, being able to prioritize things in a healthy way. You don't have much when you've got only 2 pentacles, but you can give a bit here and give a bit there and make sure that everything is getting the right amount of attention. When it's in reverse, you are overwhelmed, exhausted, running out of energy, not able to prioritize, not able to spread yourself around thinly, which I think the king has been doing for a long, long time. And we have heard that long before this diagnosis, long before he was taken ill in the first place. So that is having to really cut back on activities and be very aware that he doesn't have the resources that he used to have, and that he's going to have to be a lot more careful in the way he applies himself and looks after himself. So that's what's going on there. Not a surprise. It's absolutely par for the course with the treatment that he's probably going through. We can only speculate what precisely it is, but certainly tired, overwhelmed, low on energy, low on resources, and probably not listening to people who are saying you really need to shut that red box and go and put your feet up for the next however many weeks and take some time off. I know I'm very busy with work and life and stuff, and it would be quite nice to just have a rest, and I'm sure you're feeling the same. I know in my world everybody seems to be absolutely exhausted and overwhelmed at the moment. The Pearl King is trying to soldier on and push through it. How's he going to be doing for the rest of the year? Next 6 to 9 months, say. What is going to be the outcome? He's going to be improving with the 6 of Swords. So leaving difficulties behind. Swords can be medical things, doctors and stuff like that. So 6 of Swords is moving away from difficulty and moving into calmer waters. So he is going to be getting better. It's not a radical sun kind of an energy where ta-da, I'm back and it's all great and I'm healthy and strong and powerful and reinvigorated. This is a slower energy. This is something that's going to take more time and effort to get there. And there is some degree also, I think, some sense that the journey that he's on, and I don't want to be too alarmist at this point, because I got told off when I saw things with the late Queen, but the journey could be a different kind of a journey, that 6 of Swords. Let's just say that and then leave it there. But he's definitely going to be improving, but there might be some decisions along the way that are quite painful decisions that he's going to have to make about what he might be leaving behind. So that's the King's energy. I think it tells its own tale. These two are such very interesting cards for me. And he really is, this Easter weekend, in a very contemplative place right now. That's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.